Hi, I'm Aneta from Conscious Healing with Aneta, and today I would like to introduce you to Akashic readings, guidance and healing sessions. And I would like to briefly tell you what Akashic records are and how they can help you in life. So Akashic records is an energetic library of everything, every information stored in universe. So every soul's history, every thought, emotion, action, past lives, our lessons, our plan for this life is stored in Akashic Records library. So if you watch this video, you probably already believe that you're not just a piece of meat, and then you do have got consciousness, and then you do have a maybe soul. It doesn't really matter what you believe in. The Akashic Records can help almost everyone as long as you're open to receive a healing and information. And Akashic Records readings or field can be accessed by everyone with training and practice and intuition. And so it's not just for certain people or elite, but it does require practice and time and effort to learn, basically. And what I want to say to you, sometimes you are really struggling in life and you've got feelings within you or emotions within you which don't have any explanation. It means like there is no current experiences or experiences from the past that explains this. And it causes quite often internal conflicts. It affects our quality of life. It affects whether we reach for our goals, desires, and dreams, or whether we are stuck in blocks and cannot live the life we want to live. So if this is the case for you, Akashic Records sessions may be an answer for you, because quite often those feelings have got its roots in our past lives, in unhealed patterns or unhealed wounds, and we don't understand where they're coming from. And quite often therapies don't help. And this is where you probably started to look into holistic approach or something different, because none of the current or modern world tools don't work anymore. And so for Akashic Records, in Akashic Records, there is very, very high frequencies and healing power of and healing energy. And by having a session like that, you can tap into that energy. So firstly, you may get the guidance, and second, you may get the guidance on how to heal it and receive very deep energy, very powerful energy into your body in order to shift those patterns. And when I say the real healing is happening, when your perspective is shifting completely, your perspective on the issue or challenge you may face is completely different. And Akashic Records is one of the most powerful healing tools available to us. Obviously, there are many, many healing tools, and just choose whatever resonates with you. But I would like to encourage you to watch the testimonials from the one-to-one sessions I have been running for a while. Watch and listen, because I've got a mix of testimonials that are video testimonials and some of them audio recording, and also few of them are written testimonials. And I would like to share with you experiences of other people and how they felt after the session. So I hope you will find something for you in all of those testimonials. And if something resonates with you, there will be a link at the end, how to book the session, how to contact me, contact details. And I hope you enjoy it. So have fun watching it. So welcome everyone to today's little testimonials. And I would like to introduce Jen to you. Hi, Jen.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Jen just received Akashic reading session and kindly agreed to share her experience with us. So Jen, how were you feeling before the session? And how do you feel right now?
Before the session, I was apprehensive and nervous, and I had a big headache. I did take paracetamol prior, and I don't know whether that was nerves or what. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how the session was going to go. And now I feel really happy and positive and light. Yeah, positive, lighter, and yeah, almost. Well, I opened a gate and I've gone through it, and yeah, I've been brave. That's how I feel, brave, and I've made a decision, and yeah, I'm feeling good.
Oh, great to hear. How about, was there anything surprising for you during the session? Something you haven't expected?
Yes. I had touched briefly things that I'd read on me as a child. I had touched on that myself on my own, explored it. And I knew, I didn't know how to do it, but I knew I had to look after the younger me and be the adult and look after them. But I never knew, I never realised that I can still learn from my younger self. There's a lot from my younger self that as an adult, I've put a lid on, not the immaturity, but the childlike view of the world and situations. I kind of like put a lid on that as an adult. And this session has shown me, do you know what? No, sometimes you need that innocence, that innocent view of the world, situations, etc. So yeah, that's the point. I that had never entered my mind, crossed my mind, entered my head before. So yes, that did surprise me. Yes, I've that's yeah.
Yeah, everyone needs a bit of childlike energy in their life. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Did you receive any clarity or insight that really stood out, apart from like inner child?
Yes, I know I'm on the right path. I know I'm on the right path. I'm learning what I should be learning, doing what I should be doing. And yeah, lots of things that, because a lot of my journey over the last 2 years has been me on my own, or friends that I've made. Sometimes I feel like I've been bumbling along on the journey, but it's just come across that yes, I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right things, and it was nice to have that affirmed. That yeah.
Okay. In terms of a space during the session, did you feel safe and supported during the session?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's very important. That's very important. Yes, I could be me. I could be me, even though I'm sat here on my own in my house. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's yeah. No, I did.
So
Thank you. Thank you.
you come into my Qigong class when the energy is very similar to this. How would you rate your online experience? Is it any different than in person, or the energy was energy and it is everywhere?
It's everywhere. Yeah. Yes. That was one thing I had not worried about, but doubted, was how can we, because as you said, I come to your Qigong
Which is
and
in person.
I
Yeah.
have an absolutely amazing time, and the energy, the vibes I get are just, well, yeah. Sometimes I'm, yeah, full of smiles. Other times I'm full of tears, and it's all energy. And I did doubt as to how we could transfer this energy online, over the internet, modern technology. But yeah, no, I have felt, yeah, just the same as if we were in class, we were at the unit. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. So what would you say to someone who's thinking about booking the session and is not sure, is worried about, what would you say to people like that?
I would say, what have you got to lose? What have you got to lose? You come to it, go into it with an open mind, go into it with a closed mind. What have you got to lose? I know it sounds a bit cliche, but
But if people
life,
need to pay for it, for example, invest some money into that to receive sort of session, would you
oh,
recommend it to them?
yes, I would, for clarity.
And
And I think, and I know I can only speak from my personal circumstances, but life for me hasn't all, well, and no doubt for everybody, hasn't been easy. And the mental toll and stress that it takes on you, and this is just what our session this evening has affirmed. It's lightened my mental load. It's really difficult to try and explain it, but try it. Try it. Yes. Sorry, that's not very helpful, is it? That's
it
really
is
not selling
helpful. I
it.
think
Sorry.
it actually confirms you have to experience in yourself, because it's very individual session tailored
Mm-hmm.
to your individual life,
Yep.
individual soul history, if you believe in that. But the only way to receive is openness, internal
Yes.
openness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And trust.
And trust. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Jen.
Thanks.
Thank you
No,
very
thank
much for
you.
sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Donna.
Hello.
So Donna has just finished Akashic reading, guide and healing session, and is very happy to share the experience with everyone who will watch this. So Donna, if you could tell us a bit more, how were you feeling before the session, and how do you feel right now?
Before the session, I was feeling excited. I've realised prior to the session that I have blocks and that there are issues, or I have issues. So I was excited to kind of hear what those issues might be and if what I was thinking was the correct thing. We've had the session now, and now I'm feeling much lighter and happier and kind of more positive that actually I can start to address those issues. Yeah.
So your motivations levels are higher than they were before?
Motivation, yes, and belief, I think. So that's so I believe that, yeah, I'm on the right path, I think.
Okay. So what was the most surprising part of the session for you?
The most surprising part was probably the emotion that I felt through it. I'm still not entirely sure what that emotion was, but it was certainly there because there were I don't want to put anybody off, but tears streaming down my face, and I was kind of connected to that emotion. And that was the most surprising thing, because I've struggled with that. I've struggled with emotion. I am not a crier. I wasn't a crier. And I've struggled with all sorts of emotion and not being able to feel like I felt that I should feel. And there it was. It came. So, yeah, that was a surprise to me.
Okay, but you feel lighter now.
I do feel lighter now, yeah, for it. Yeah.
Just not to put everyone off. Feeling is a good thing. So did you receive any clarity or insights that really stood out?
Yes, I did. I think I'm clear now that what I was feeling is valid, and that the intuition that I felt that I had was correct, and it was validated, I think. And I think for me, it's about learning to trust myself, because whilst nothing new necessarily came out of it, but it was a confirmation that my instincts, that I should trust my gut, I should trust my instincts, and I should go with what I felt. But I didn't actually realize that it's a very odd thing. I think it kind of clarified for me that everything I need is going to come from inside of me, rather than from other people telling me, or books telling me how I should be and what I should be. I know that it's all inside of me, and it's just a case of being able to tap into that. And it kind of gave me trust, I think, that I should, or confidence to trust myself.
Yeah, that's the biggest life lessons we've got, to trust ourselves. And just to give everyone perspective, I didn't know Donna's story before. And I don't know Donna's personally, so I couldn't guide her or pass the guidance, which wasn't like relevant because of that. I just didn't know anything of it. So guidance came straight from masters, teachers, loved ones, spirit guides. So that's good. Okay. Did you feel safe and supported during the session?
By you, yes, absolutely. There was a moment there where I felt a little bit insecure, but that was because of what was coming out of me, I think. And that's because I've never been comfortable with feeling as I was feeling. So that was a little bit scary. But in terms of you holding the space for me, and me knowing that I was kind of in safe hands, absolutely, yes, thank you.
Okay, great to hear. Okay, so what would you say to someone who's thinking about booking the session, but perhaps cannot make the mind up? Would you recommend it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the way I'm feeling at the moment, yeah, of course I would, absolutely. I think it was so kind of it was so affirming for me, and I just feel much more confident now that I can move forward. I think I'm still going to need some support. I'm still going to need some help, and fortunately, you know, I can come back hopefully, and you know, we can do some more of this, because I kind of feel like there's lots more to sort of discover about myself. But yeah, for sure, just, you know, give it. You don't know what's gonna come up, and often it's the things that you don't expect. And unless you kind of do something like this, then how will you ever, you know, it's that old adage, isn't it? If you keep doing the same thing all of the time, then you know, that's where madness lies. You get the same result all of the time, and this is going to change me, I think. yeah.
That's great. So yeah, I just wanted to say that Donna has got great intuition and she's coming to Qigong class, and this is the perfect opportunity to heal at that sessions as well. So if anyone wants to try that, Donna, you come into Qigong. How Qigong helped you in the past? Would this have, what's changed in your life since you started to come into Qigong classes?
Well, so when I very first started coming along to Qigong, I had no idea what to expect, if I'm completely honest. I didn't even know what it was. And I came along and I went through the motions and I did the exercises, and we kind of, I did what I was supposed to do. But of late, I think I've been coming now for, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 weeks or something. I don't know. But now I kind of feel like I sink into it and I kind of get in touch a little bit with the energy in my body. And it's such a nice kind of, it just is a mellow kind of lovely feeling. And I've become a hugger since since I started doing it. I've become a hugger in the class with people I don't even know. So it's lovely, and it's built my confidence to be able to show emotion outside without fearing looking like a, I don't know, without either fearing how I'm going to feel or fearing how I'm going to look, because I just feel really comfortable there. And yeah, I love it.
That's great. Thanks for sharing. Just to tell everyone else also, my Qigong classes are very safe space to take your mask off and just come as you are. And Donna is prime example how you can take off your own mask after a while and just remove all of the blocks and just sink into the relaxation. At least relaxation, you probably can get a bit more health benefits, physical, mental, energetic benefits from that. Do you agree, Donna?
Absolutely agree. Yeah. I mean, I love the meditation sessions at the end. I love that. But I actually really enjoy the movement and the energy kind of movement. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for your time, your trust, and allowing me to record this video so we can share with more and more people how beautiful Akashic records are, but also how beautiful the Qigong classes are as well. Okay. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Today I would like to introduce Irene to you. Hi, Irene.
Hi, Annetta.
Irene has just received Akashic Records session and kindly agreed to share her experience with all of us. So, Irene, how were you feeling before the session, and how do you feel right now?
I was feeling a bit skeptical about it before the session because I've tried Akashic healing before and I didn't really feel anything from it. But I must admit, after this, I feel a lot lighter and happier inside. So it's great. Thank you.
So good to hear. So what was the most surprising part of the session for you?
How much energy I shifted just through yawning. I was expecting to cry, but I didn't feel like crying. I just couldn't stop yawning, and I knew it was energy moving through me. And also the feelings I got in my head, which were a bit disconcerting, but it was fear kind of shifting, I guess, and showing me what I needed to let go of. So, yeah, it was quite powerful, I felt.
That's nice to hear. But you've said like you did feel uncomfortable in the body, but as a general, did you feel safe and supported by me during the session?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did feel safe, yes.
Okay. How about because your session is online?
Yes.
Through the internet, via Zoom, and you come into my Qigong classes regularly. And would you how did it feel online versus in class? Did you feel any difference, or you were shifting as much energy as in person?
I think I shifted more online because it was a one-to-one session. I love the classes, but I haven't felt in the classes that I've shifted energy in the way that I did today. So I think it's the personal, because you were tuning into me as well. So you were feeling, and what you were saying to me was accurate about how I was feeling. So that kind of made me feel safer too. So I think the classes are very relaxing and grounding, and obviously quite healing, but it felt different today. It felt more powerful today.
Okay. And it doesn't really matter whether it's online, as you can hear from Irene's
No, it doesn't.
sharing. Yeah.
Actually.
Okay. So what would you say to someone who's thinking about booking the session and is not sure about this, or has got some doubts?
I would say to give it a try, because I felt held and I felt like you were really tuned into me. So I felt safe enough to allow the energy to shift through me.
Mm-hmm.
And I found the visualization at the beginning really helpful. So that kind of relaxed me enough to help me to do it as well. So I would say give it a try, because I was quite skeptical, and I do feel better for it. So I think it's definitely worth trying.
Mm-hmm. And just to explain to other people, different channels energy differently. So far, I've got very good results from the session, and Irene is another proof that it does work and it can bring powerful healing energy into your life.
Definitely, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Irene, for your trust.
That's right.
And for your little testimonial, just to share with others the powerful healing of Akashic Records Light.
Thank you. Thank you for offering the session. Yes, it was worthwhile. Thank you.
No problem at all. Okay. Thank you very much. That's it for today. And watch the space for the new videos.